So I hope yesterday we completed this unicellular, multicellular are the modes of reproduction. How does हाँ आज हमको यहाँ से शुरू करना था. Yes, 30 questions we completed and from 31. So today we have to start with this question. So I will start with the 31st. After that, if anyone wants to read, he or she can raise hand. I'll give chance to read. So a girl attain her puberty at the age of 11 years and a boy is at 13 years, but still they are asked to refrain from sex. Why? So here the word is refrain. What do you understand by this word refrain? किसी को कुछ समझ में आता है? जो समझ में आता है बता दो. What is refrain? Yes, Nandika. Anyone? No one? So the refrain here is to avoid from the, not to listen, hide them from the real world. That is the meaning of refrain. तो 11 and 13 years के students को क्यों? Yes, to stop yourself. क्यों रोका जाता है कि टीवी में कुछ ऐड आ रहा है वो मत देखो, बेटा अंदर जाओ हम बात कर रहे हैं. Because they are not physically and emotionally mature enough to be able to bear the responsibility of a child and they may suffer from reproductive tract infection. ठीक है? So these 2 points. A pregnant woman visit a doctor, determine the sex of her child. The doctor refused to perform the test. Why is she being denied? क्यों उसने मना किया? Because of the declining rate of sex ratio of a girl child. क्योंकि ज़्यादातर amniocentesis is a process from which we can check the sex of a child, either it is a male or female. ये प्रोसेस डॉक्टर्स को बहुत अच्छे से आता है, इसीलिए डॉक्टर्स अपने घर के बाहर ये लगा के रखते हैं कि चाइल्ड फीटोसाइड यहाँ नहीं होता, यहाँ अबॉर्शन नहीं होता है, यहाँ पर चाइल्ड सेक्स को नहीं जाना जाता है. ये हर डॉक्टर्स अपने बाहर लगा के रखते हैं क्योंकि लोग जैसे ही पता करते हैं कि उनको गर्ल चाइल्ड है तो वो उसको अबॉर्ट करवा देते हैं. तो ड्यू टू दिस डॉक्टर रिफ्यूज टू चेक द वुमेन. अब आता है आपके पास ब्लूप्रिंट ऑफ द बॉडी डिजाइन्स आर स्टोर्ड इन द डीएनए. वाई? ये क्वेश्चन जो है अगर आप इसको ऐसे समझेंगे कि अगर आपको ऐश्वर्या राय की जैसी बॉडी चाहिए तो आपको ऐश्वर्या राय का जो हेयर का डीएनए है और जो नेल्स का डीएनए है ऊपर से नीचे तक पूरे कॉपी डीएनए होने चाहिए. तो इसके लिए एक प्रोजेक्ट होता है ह्यूमन जीनोम प्रोजेक्ट जो कि लाखों अरबों करोड़ों रुपए का होता है. ह्यूमन जीनोम प्रोजेक्ट हर एक हेयर का अलग अलग डीएनए होता है. तो अब तुम खुद सोच लो कि तुम्हारे सर में कितने ढेर सारे हेयर पीसेस हैं, हर एक पीस का अलग डीएनए होता है, उसका क्लस्टर, बॉडी के अलग अलग पार्ट्स में सेल का क्लस्टर, सबको इकट्ठा करना मतलब बहुत बड़ी प्रोसेस. इन सबको कलेक्ट करने के लिए कम से कम 33,000 बुक्स चाहिए और एक बुक के अंदर कम से कम 1000 पेजेस होते हैं. तो तुम हिसाब लगा सकते हो कि इतना बड़ा जो प्रोजेक्ट होता है डीएनए का वो हमको अगर एज यूजुअल ऐश्वर्या की बॉडी चाहिए और अगर हम अगर नॉर्मल प्रोसेस से जाते हैं उनकी मम्मी पापा के जीन से, तो ऐश्वर्या ने जो बॉडी लिया है दैट इज द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ बोथ द पेरेंट्स. उसमें ये नहीं है कि उसने मम्मी का कैरेक्टर लिया है या पापा का कैरेक्टर लिया, जो भी लिया कंप्लीट लिया, तो वो मम्मी नहीं बनी है, ये पापा नहीं बने हैं. So the chromosome present in the nucleus of a cell contain information for inheritance of features from parents to the next generation in the form of DNA molecules. The DNA is the information source for making proteins. अब जो DNA proteins होते हैं, जो DNA molecules होते हैं, इनके अंदर अमीनो एसिड और प्रोटीन के क्लस्टर होते हैं जो कि हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड से जुड़े होते हैं. ये थोड़ा लॉन्ग मैं तुमको समझा रही हूँ जो तुम क्लास 12th में पढ़ोगे, लेकिन अभी क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन आया इसलिए मैं तुमको समझा दी हूँ. सो दिस इज द ब्लूप्रिंट ऑफ द डीएनए. प्रोटोजोन reproduced by binary fission as well as by multiple fission. In your opinion, which process is better and why? So multiple fission is better than binary fission. ज्यादा इंडिविजुअल निकलेंगे और अनफेवरेबल कंडीशन में भी ये हेल्प करते हैं. So I want anyone to read this question. ये stalk and scion मैंने कल आपको समझाया था. Stalk is the upper part of the plant and scion is the root part of the plant. अब कट करते हो vegetative propagation में हमने कल पढ़ा हुआ है. तो who want to read this question? Just raise hand for this question. Not for this question, further on also. Harshit. क्या हो गया, आज किसी को पढ़ना नहीं है क्या? हर्षित. हर्षित.
यस मैम.
नो रिस्पॉन्स. क्या हुआ? Who want to read this answer? Okay, Nandika, you read this answer.
Yes, ma'am. What causes joining up of stalk and scion in grafting technique of vegetative propagation in plants? Define the terms stalk and scion. Name one positive trait each of the plant contributing scion and stalk should have. Stalk is the root of the plant which is being grafted on, and the scion is the plant which is grafted on the stalk. Any desirable trait which is required in the offspring is the positive trait. For example, large number of fruit production. Why is it said that sexual reproduction promotes diversity of characters in the offsprings? It is because sexual reproduction results from the fission of two gametes coming from two different sexually distinct individuals. This leads to variation, which is necessary for evolution. Name the causative organism of syphilis and gonorrhea. Treponema pallidum and Neisseria gonorrhoeae are the two organisms responsible for syphilis and gonorrhea. What happens if the fallopian tubes are partially blocked and the ovulated eggs are prevented from reaching the uterus? Fertilization may take place, but the zygote may develop in the tube instead of uterus. Why are variation possible in progeny of sexually reproductive individuals? Variations are possible in progeny of sexually reproductive individuals because copy of DNA is newly formed cell, which is not identical to the copy of the DNA of the original cell.
3 marks question.
What changes occur in girls and boys in the age group of 10 to 14 years? The answer is changes in males or boys, widening of the shoulder, deepening of the voice, appearance of beard and mustache, and growth of sex organs. Females, widening of pelvis and hips, high-pitched voice, growth of auxiliary and pubic hair, initiation of menstrual cycle, growth of mammary glands. Describe sexually transmitted diseases and mention the ways to prevent them. The infectious diseases which are spread by sexual contact are called sexually transmitted diseases or STDs. Methods for prevention of STDs are: the people should be educated about various sexually transmitted diseases or infections. Extramarital relations should be avoided. Sex without proper precaution should be avoided. High standard of moral education should be given to the people.
Yes, students, for this question, you just only keep in mind by the two surgical methods. One is the vasectomy and the second is tubectomy. No need to see A, B and E. Okay, so I am reading this question. Name the surgical methods of birth control in human males and females. So one is the vasectomy. Small pieces of both the vas deferens are cut and removed. Here in pubectomy, small pieces of both fallopian tubes are removed. So only 2 points need to be in mind. What are the essential requisites for the sexual reproduction? Transfer of germ cells, external release of germ cells, and internal transfer of germ cells. Requirement for the special organs. So these are the requirement: an erectile organ called penis, organ which can carry the baby for long period. Now the next question is, what is micropropagation, and mention its advantages. Here is the micropropagation as we have read in artificial vegetative propagation.
Artificial propagation. It is a type of artificial vegetative propagation in which an isolated part of the plant is cultured under aseptic conditions with proper nutrient medium. Advantages of micropropagation are: it is a quick method of multiplication of plants. Virus-free plants can be produced by this method from virus infected plants. It can overcome seed dormancy. Mention the events taking place when the ovum is fertilized in fallopian tube till it is implanted in the uterus of the human female. After fertilization, the zygote starts dividing by repeated mitotic divisions called cleavage. In about 4 to 5 days after fertilization, zygote becomes a multicellular structure called blastocyst. The blastocyst gets attached to the lining of the uterus, which is called implantation. What are the fertilizational changes in the flower? Post-fertilizational changes in the flower. The following are the post-fertilization changes that occur in a flower. The sepals, petals, and the stamens wither off. Style and stigma degenerate. Ovary develops into a fruit. Ovule grows into a seed. Integuments of the ovule act as seed coats. Fertilized egg gets converted into embryo, which bear plumule, radicle, and cotyledons. Fertilized polar nuclei form endosperm, which may or may not be consumed during the seed development.
Next question, what are the major factors responsible for population explosion? So better medical facilities, lack of education, awareness, religion, control over epidemic, sanitary conditions. So ये भी question is a part of reproduction कि क्यों इतना ज़्यादा होता है, factors और reasons. तो आप उसमें 3 marks में या 5 marks में इसको लिख सकते हैं. Again, the advantages of vegetative propagation. These are the advantages. 3 more methods of asexual reproduction: fission, spore formation, fragmentation. इसमें आप regeneration ऐड कर सकते हैं. आपको इसमें any 3 method, so आप कुछ भी यूज कर सकते हैं. Now, what are the changes occur in ovaries during the menstrual cycle? तो उस टाइम पे क्या changes होता है? तो ये point, this question may come in 3 marks or in 5 marks. So write accordingly. Yes, Nandika, please read this answer.
What are the changes that occur in ovaries during the menstrual cycle? Changes that occur in the ovaries during menstrual cycle are 1 to 4 days. Corpus luteum degenerates. The ovary starts preparing for the maturation of a new follicle. From 5 to 13 days, ovarian follicle develops to optimum. Estrogen secreted by ovaries causes thickening of uterine wall, and the
बढ़िया वीरन, कैसे हो?
एकदम अच्छा. रुकना है
अभी Okay, so now Nandika, please continue. Yes, Harshit.
From 5 to 13 days, ovarian follicle develops to optimum. Estrogen secreted by ovaries causes thickening of the uterine wall. 14 days, eggs get released from the ovary. It enters the fallopian tube known as ovulation. Uh, from 15 to 28 days. After releasing the egg, the follicle part produces corpus luteum, which produces progesterone. If pregnancy has not occurred, corpus luteum degenerates corpus luteum. This restarts menstrual cycle once again.
So this is the complete cycle, which is, I think it is given in the book itself, but it is not given like this according to the days. तो अगर आप इसको डेज के हिसाब से लिखेंगे तो ये थोड़ा ज्यादा मार्क्स गेनिंग होगा. This is how to write in boards. Then describe budding in yeast. Budding in yeast, a fungus. So when the question comes in 3 marks और आपको लग रहा है मैं बार बार बोल रही हूँ, always draw a diagram. So I'm not reading this answer. Importance of reproduction, ये आंसर भी तुमको पता है, why it is not necessary. 3 marks का है तो 3 points you have to write with the explanation. Maintenance of the existence, preservation of species and the role in evolution. How are the spores produced in sporangium of Rhizopus? ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा इसको याद रखो with the diagram कि कैसे आप लिख सकते हो. Yes, Punya, you want to read this answer? Punya?
Yes, ma'am. A spore is a small microphytic structure with a thick wall. Spores are generally formed in structure called sporangium, which resembles formation in structure called sporangium, which resembles bloom on a thick sporangia are formed at the tip of acrid fungal hypha. In such sporangium, a nucleus divides several times, producing a small number of nuclei. Nuclei get surrounded by a little cytoplasm and develop into thick-walled cells or spores. The wall of sporangium breaks it to release the spores in air. On fermentation, in presence of moist surface, each spore gives rise to a new organism.
Thank you so much for reading the answer. So here first I make you understand about the diagram. ये डायग्राम तुम्हारी बुक में शायद दिया हुआ है. तो स्पोर्स हम किसको बोलते हैं? कॉलुमला, देन स्पोरेंजियम. Spores are releasing sporangiopherous hyphae and this is the connection of two hypha. मतलब दो spores आपस में जुड़े हुए हैं and the root part is rhizoidal hypha. तो ये आपको कुछ पॉइंट्स याद रखना है जो कि आगे आपको फंगल हाइफा पूछ रहा है कि फंगल हाइफा क्या है. तो ये आपको पॉइंट्स याद रखना पड़ेगा कि एक दूसरे से जुड़े हुए हैं. स्पोरेंजिया आर फॉर्म्ड एट द टिप ऑफ द इरेक्ट फंगल हाइफा. तो ये आपका स्पोरेंजियोफेरस जो है दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ द फंगल हाइफा. तो ये आपको याद रखना है. स्पोरेंजियम हम किसको बोलते हैं? दिस बल्जी पार्ट अंदर से जो निकल रहा है दैट इज द स्पोर्स. ये कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं. Now I want one person to read again this answer, so make you understand the answer with the diagram. Nandika, please read this answer.
A spore is a small microscopic structure with a thick wall. Spores are very thick-walled microscopic organisms which are not visible to the naked eye. Spores are generally formed in a structure called sporangium, which resembles the form of a blob on a stick. So if we let a piece of roti or bread rot out for a while, if we keep it out for a while, it will have fungus formation. Now, if we look closely enough, उसमें एक sporangium का structure रहेगा. It will be like those wild flowers that are white in color. So it has a fur-like structure to it. So that's what the structure of sporangium resembles. So the wall of sporangium breaks to release the spores into the air. Now this organism, the what we call is fungus, it travels through air. So the wall of sporangium is a wall. So it contains all the spores in it. So the spores will only be released if that wall breaks. The wall breaks due to wind or any other medium around it. So the wall breaks and the particles or the spores, they travel in air. So through air only they transmit and then they find a host to grow into. On germination, in the presence of moist surface, each spore gives rise to a new organism. As said before, it needs a certain environment. Spores need a certain environment to thrive, to grow. So this needs a moist environment for it to grow. So through wind only, all of this process takes place.
Thank you, Nandika. Now the next question is, see the question diagram. You have to draw the diagram of binary fission in amoeba. This is the cell division. Flow chart on the reproduction. This is the flow chart. Reproduction, it's two types, and further on it's types of asexual and sexual reproduction. So male and female gamete. Here the gamete after zygote, and then the individual. Then here the sexual reproduction. Yes, be careful. आपको इधर example भी देना है. तो in asexual reproduction you have to write the example of vegetative का क्या होगा, fragmentation, spore formation, budding, fission. 3 marks question. Next question, grafting. Why is it used in the horticulture practice? Grafting, as I told, to cut on the stem, जैसे कि हम लोग रोज में करते हैं, and attach to the another root. Stalk और कायम का अपन को ऐड करना रहता है, हमने जो उसमें पढ़ा हुआ है. Then the different modes of contraception, barrier method पता है, chemical method पता है, IUCD पता हुआ है. तो आपको इसको explain करना है with one example. तो जब आपसे पूछता है what are the different methods, write the definition of that method with the example. Again the question is what is AIDS, full form of AIDS, कैसे होता है, causal organism and the symptoms. Destroy the immune system, persistent cough and fever, attacks body. अब immune system कम है तो कोई भी छोटी मोटी disease आपको पकड़ लेगी. Explain vegetative reproduction through layering. Layering हमने पढ़ा हुआ था कि there are the two types of layering. It is an artificial vegetative reproduction in which a branch of the parent plant is buried in the soil, and the portion of the branch which is in contact with the soil produce root. That rooted branch is called layer, and layer is then detached from the parent plant which act as a new plant called jasmine. अभी मैंने आपको डिटेल्ड बताया डीएनए कॉपिंग के बारे में. सेम टाइप का ही आंसर आपको इसमें भी लिखना है. Now the next is variation. Variation depend करता है upon the generation, species and the environmental factor. तो ये variation कैसे हुआ? तो why is variation beneficial to the species but not necessary for the individual? तो useful for the survival of the species in change environment situation. If a population of the reproducing organism was suited to a particular niche, and if the niche is drastically altered, the population could be wiped out. अब आपके पास जो population की range है, आप छत्तीसगढ़, महाराष्ट्र और गुजरात इस जगह के एटमॉस्फेयर में सरवाइव कर सकते हैं जहां पर आपको सारे सीजन एक बराबर मिलते हैं. सडनली आपको अगर मैं कश्मीर भेज दूं तो आप वहां सरवाइव नहीं कर पाएंगे. जनरली आपको आए दिन सर्दी जुकाम कुछ इस तरह का प्रॉब्लम फेस करना पड़ेगा. सो दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द वेरिएशन. वेरिएशन होता है. आपकी जो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन आएगी उसको शायद उस एटमॉस्फेयर एनवायरनमेंट का आदत पड़ जाए। तो वेरिएशन, एक तो आपकी बॉडी चेंजेस, दूसरा अगर आपने मान लीजिए वहीं के ही लड़के या लड़की से शादी की तो जो जनरेशन आएगी उसमें 50-50 आपको वेरिएशन मिलेगा डीएनए के अकॉर्डिंग। तो ये आपके सारे सर्कमस्टेंसेस खड़े होते हैं वेरिएशंस के कि आप कैसे इंडिविजुअल बंदा सरवाइव कर सकता है और कहीं नहीं कर सकता है। बाइनरी फ्यूजन, मल्टीपल फ्यूजन, ये मुझे पता है, मैं नहीं बताऊंगी, तुम लोग को आता है। Next, can you think of the reason why more complex organism cannot give rise to the new individual through regeneration? अब रीजनरेशन का प्रोसेस तुम अगर याद रखोगे तो तुमको क्या पता चलेगा रीजनरेशन कौन सी प्रोसेस होती है? The reason is that the complex organisms are not merely random collection of cell. Specialized cell are organized in them, or tissues are organized in organs. हमारी खुद की बॉडी अपने आप रीजनरेट नहीं हो सकती, ये एक लॉन्ग प्रोसेस है रिप्रोडक्शन का। इसमें गैमीट्स फ्यूज होते हैं, उसके बाद वो जाइगोट बनता है, जाइगोट एम्ब्रियो में कन्वर्ट होता है, एम्ब्रियो फीटस में कन्वर्ट होता है, फीटस से चाइल्ड एक इंडिविजुअल में कन्वर्ट होता है। तो ये एक लॉन्ग प्रोसेस बड़े कॉम्प्लेक्स ऑर्गेनिज्म में आसान नहीं है और ये रीजनरेशन सिर्फ छोटे ऑर्गेनिज्म में पॉसिबल हो सकता है। Why is vegetative propagation practiced for growing some types of plant? कुछ ही plants के साथ में ऐसा क्यों है? So the plant raised vegetative can bear flower fruits earlier than those produced from seeds. ये एक फायदा होता है। Such methods also make possible propagation of plants such as banana, orange, rose, jasmine that have lost the capacity to produce seed. बनाना का तुमको पता है एक फ्रूटिंग के बाद वो खराब हो जाता है, उसको दोबारा फिर से वो होता है, तो ये एक वेजिटेटिव प्रोपोगेशन में हो सकता है। All plants produced by this methods are genetically similar enough to the parent plant to have all its characters. Obviously, asexual reproduction में आपको लगभग सारी चीजें सिमिलर मिलेंगी। Why is DNA copying? Same question. This question is easy. You can read by yourself कि एम्ब्रियो को मदर से नरिशमेंट कैसे मिलता है, प्लेजेंटल कनेक्शन से मिलता है। प्लेजेंटल कनेक्शन जो जुड़ा होता है एक डिस्क से होता है, उस प्लेजेंटल कनेक्शन से लेकर डिस्क तक एक विली, जैसे स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में विली प्रोजेक्शंस होते हैं वैसे उस ट्यूब में होते हैं, जो कि बच्चे को मम्मी से जोड़ते हैं और सारा कुछ पास ऑन होता है उनका आपस में, इवन वाटर, ऑक्सीजन, फूड, सब कुछ, वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट भी उससे बाहर निकलता है। When does menstruation occur? जब एग फर्टिलाइज नहीं होता तब menstruation होता है। But to frame the answer is when in human female if the egg is not fertilized, it lives for about 1 day. Since the ovary release 1 egg every month, the uterus also prepare itself every month to receive a fertilized egg. Its lining become thick and spongy. This would be required for nourishing the embryo. अगर वो फर्टिलाइज होगा तो, और नहीं होगा that will come out, the lining breaks and that will come out from vagina as a blood and mucus. So this cycle takes roughly every month and is known as menstruation. This is the diagram of a flower. Different methods of contraceptions. Repeated question. Why the reason is essential to adopt the contraceptive method? तो सबसे पहले तो रीजन इसीलिए जरूरी है कि हम अवॉइड कर सकते हैं प्रेगनेंसी। We can avoid such diseases like gonorrhea, syphilis and HIV. और दूसरा कि कभी-कभी जो वुमेन होती हैं they are not ready for the baby, तो हम उसको भी अवॉइड कर सकते हैं, इसलिए कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव मेथड इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। नेक्स्ट, प्रोड्यूसिंग इंडिविजुअल और पेरेंट कंज्यूम अ लॉट ऑफ एनर्जी। Producing individuals by parents consume a lot of energy. So why should an individual organism waste energy in the process? It does not need to stay alive. So reproduction, unlike other life processes, is not essential to maintain the life of an individual organism. इसके अलावा कोई दूसरा तरीका नहीं है एक लाइफ की स्टेबिलिटी मेंटेन करने के लिए, इसलिए रिप्रोडक्शन ही एक ऐसा प्रोसेस है जिसमें एक इंडिविजुअल की लाइफ को मेंटेनेंस मिल सकता है। 33rd question is repeated. Variation again the same question. Now move on to the 5 marks question. अब जो 5 marks question है, be ready. I will show you the from the last. There are 3-4 questions. Yes, this is the 5th question. What is the need of population control? क्यों जरूरत है? तो आपको 5 points लिखकर उसको explain करना होगा. Unemployment, poverty, as you are doing in SST. SST में अगर इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन आता है तो आपको ये 5 points इसमें से कुछ भी लेकर explain करना है. और apart from some other point is there, you can write that also, but need 1 or 2 points explanation. ये next question, define sexual and asexual reproduction. Again, must to write 5 points. An important question जो first day से बोल रही हूँ, male reproductive system, yes, and its parts. अगर आपको question बोलता है mention its parts, explain its parts, describe its parts, 5 marks में, 3 marks में, then it is understood कि आपको उसके parts को describe करना है. भले ही आप उसको 2 points में करो, a pair of testes, epididymis, vas difference, इस तरह से कोई भी आप 3 points उठा लीजिए and explain it. Same, this is the next question. Draw a well-labeled diagram of female reproductive system and mention its parts. ये diagram आपने draw करना है and its parts. A pair of ovaries, fallopian tube, uterus, vagina. कोई भी parts उठा लीजिए. 3-4 parts को आप 2-3 lines में explain कर दीजिए. Now this is the triple fusion. ये आपकी book में picture already given है. And this is the last question of 5 marks. Describe triple fusion in plant. Where does it occur? Draw a neat and clean, well-labeled diagram to support your answer. So this is the diagram. Here, female germ cells, ovary, pollen tube, male germ cell, stigma, and the pollen grains. So now this is the last answer. Nandika, please read this answer so that after that we wind up.
Describe triple fusion in plants. Where does it occur? Draw a neat and clean, well-labeled diagram to support your answer. After pollination, the pollen grains germinate and the stigma by producing pollen tube. This pollen tube is formed from inner walls of the pollen grain. It penetrates the stigma and passes through the style and enters the ovule through an opening called male gamete. It releases 2 male gametes in the embryo sac. One male gamete fuses with egg cells and second fuses with the 2 polar nuclei. The fusion of one male gamete with the egg cells is called a syngamy. The fusion of the second male gamete with the 2 polar nuclei is called triple fusion. This process occurs in the ovary.
So here, this is the process of triple fusion. This will happen after the pollination. The pollen grains, it moves on to the stigma by producing the pollen tube. This pollen tube forms the inner wall of the pollen grain. So this is the pollen tube, pollen grains. ठीक है? It penetrates the stigma and passes through the style and enters the ovule through an opening called male gamete. So this is the male germ cell. Pollen grains यहाँ से कहाँ जा रहा है? सीधे नीचे. ठीक? It releases 2 male gametes in the embryo sac. So this is the embryo, complete embryo sac. Here it releases 2 male gametes. One male gamete fuses with the egg cell. Second fuses with 2 polar nuclei. One male gamete fuses with the egg cell. क्योंकि 2 gametes निकाला उन्होंने, तो एक जो होता है वो egg cell बनता है और दूसरा 2 polar nuclei में convert होते हैं. The fusion of one male gamete and the egg called syngamy. This is 1 mark question. कि syngamy क्या था? Define. What do you mean by syngamy? So the fusion of one male gamete with the egg cell is called syngamy, and the fusion of second male gamete, क्योंकि already आपने यहाँ पढ़ा हुआ है कि it releases 2 male gamete in the embryo sac. So one male gamete fuses with the egg, that is the syngamy, and the second male gamete with the 2 polar nuclei is called triple fusion. So this is the process. This occurs in ovary. ठीक है? So here your 5 marks question is over.
Polar nuclei.
पोलर न्यूक्लियाई इज प्रेजेंट इनसाइड दिस, ये ठीक है, यहाँ पर ये पोलर न्यूक्लियाई प्रेजेंट होता है। ये पोलर न्यूक्लियाई जो है ये बोलता है कि जो मेल जर्म सेल्स होते हैं, जो मेल गैमीट्स होते हैं, ये मेल गैमीट्स जब मेल गैमीट्स फ्यूज होते हैं वो पोलर न्यूक्लियाई में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं, तो इसलिए, और तभी वहां पर जो प्रोसेस होता है वो ट्रिपल फ्यूजन का होता है। Yes, very good, Harshit. One with egg to form zygote and other fuse, not react, other fuse with the polar nuclei to form triploid. It is called triple fusion or double fertilization. हाँ, ये detailed आपको double fertilization class 12th में बहुत detailed में है, उसके comparison में ये बहुत छोटा है. So here your chapter completed. Be ready for the sample paper. Last timing is 10 PM in the night, उसके बाद नहीं होगा.